Hello friends, today we are going to learn a remaining part of Narayanpur Incident, which is written by Shashi Deshpande. Who was Shashi Deshpande? Shashi Deshpande was a well-known novelist in English literature. The present lesson tells us historical background about the Quit India movement. What are the features of the Quit India movement which is mentioned in it? Quit India movement was significant in Indian history. Such a Quit India movement was happened in 1942, and in those days one incident was happened in Narayanpur. What was the incident? Already you know that a teacher was arrested by the British police without any reason, and so that's why the student of the teacher were gathered against a British with the help of a Quit India movement. In that the moment, both leaders were very important here. That is a Mohan and that is a Suman. They were leading such the procession, and such the procession was going on against the British. And here another two characters, that is a Babu and the Manju, both were onlooker. They watch, they observe such the moment, such the procession, and then according to them, this moment was not good according to them, because they gave only a piece of paper to the DSP, and they returned to their own place. They returned back. One of the student shouted like Mahatma Gandhi ki jai, and then both figures, Manju and the Babu, were fully disappointed. And such is the discussion between Babu and the Manju about the behavior of the leaders in the procession. And now here such a discussion was going on in a paragraph number 5. Is that all? Is that all? Manju asked in a disappointment. What else did you want? A dance or drama? Babu asked scornfully. Nevertheless, he understood her feeling and asked Mohan the same questions when he returned home. Why did you go back so quietly? Were you scared of what the police would do? Such are the questions, series of the questions. Now we are going to see. Such a discussion was going on between the Babu and the Manju. Both were disappointed, fully disappointed about the moment, about the behavior of the leaders in the procession. And the Manju asked in a disappointment, is that all? एवढं झालं का? कारण जे लीडर्स होते त्या लीडर्सनी फक्त पीस ऑफ पेपर त्या डिव्हाइसला दिला होता ॲज अ निवेदन म्हणून. त्यांनी तो स्वीकारला आणि परत हे जे विद्यार्थी होते, स्टुडंट्स होते, लीडर्स होते, ते रिटर्न बॅक, ते परतलेले आहेत विथ वन स्लोगन, दॅट इज महात्मा गांधी की जय. अँड सो हियर इज दॅट ऑल? सो इज द क्वेश्चन asked to, that is our Babu. Is that all? The Manju asked in a disappointment to that Babu. What else did you? The reply. What was the reply of the Babu? What else did you want? मग आणखी काय पाहिजे? Babu asked to that the Manju. Already we know that who was a Manju. Manju was a sister of a Babu. Yes, what else did you want? A dance or drama? मग का तुम्हाला डान्स पाहिजे होता का ड्रामा पाहिजे होता तुला? He asked such the questions to that our Manju. Babu asked scornfully the word. What is the meaning of scornfully? That is angrily. Babu asked angrily, what do you want? Dance or drama? Like that. Nevertheless, he understood her feeling. Babu understood the Manju's feeling and asked Mohan the same questions. Babu asked the same questions to that Mohan when he returned to his home afterwards. ज्यावेळेला हा मोहन ही प्रोसेशन संपल्यानंतर, मिरवणूक संपल्यानंतर ज्यावेळेला तो घरी येतो त्यावेळेला सेम प्रश्न हा बाबू या आपल्या मोहनला विचारतो. बिकॉज द मोहन वॉज one of the leaders in that the procession. And so that's why Babu asked such same questions to that the Mohan. The two questions are very important. Two questions are very important here. The first question, why did you go back so quietly? Who asked whom? Who asked whom? Babu asked questions to Mohan. आणि या मोहनला बाबूने एक प्रश्न विचारला, तुम्ही असं चुपचाप म्हणतो, तुम्ही कसं काय रिटर्न झालेलात, बॅक झालेलात, पाठीमागे गेलेला आहात, काही बोलले नाही, काही नाही. ओनली यू गिव अ the piece of paper to that DSP and the return back. Why do you go back so quietly? Were you scared of what the police would do? Scared means afraid. Scared means that is a frightened, afraid. तुम्ही त्या पोलिसांना भ्याला का की पोलीस काहीतरी करतील, मारतील म्हणून तुम्ही पोलिसांना भ्याला का की जो फक्त एक पीस ऑफ पेपर त्यांना दिला आणि तुम्ही रिटर्न बॅक? Means such the questions was very important here. Babu asked the same questions or such a questions to that the Mohan. What was the reply of the Mohan is very important here. Mohan seems immensely pleased with himself. Scared? Not in the list. We had planned it this way. We knew they would stop us at the gate. We knew they expected us to protest and be violent. Oh yes, they wanted us to do that so that they could beat us up and haul us away to jail. But we were not prepared to go to jail, not as yet anyway. Not until we have given them much more trouble, and so we decided we would give them no chance at all. What was the point then? Babu asked, while Manju listened earnestly, her chin cupped in her hands. It's like a declaration of war. We have told them this war for us, not and you are the enemy. You don't start a war without first declaring your intention, do you? The reply of Mohan was very important here. When he heard such the questions which is asked by the Babu to the Mohan, he listened carefully, and the reply of Mohan was very important here. Mohan seemed very immensely pleased with himself. Scared? We are not frightened. We are not scared to the British police. It was a reply of Mohan to the Babu. Yes, they are scared, not in the least. We had planned it this way, and it was a plan of all the leaders to give a piece of paper and return back without any single word. Only single word means only they at the end of this, one of the students shouted like the Mahatma Gandhi ki Jai. And then it was a plan. He said that Mohan said to that Babu, it was a plan of them. आणि त्यांचं ते प्लॅन होतं, अशा पद्धतीचं जे प्लॅन आहे तो मोहन आपल्या बाबूला सांगतोय, हे आमचं प्लॅन होतं, फक्त त्यांना आम्ही काय करणार होतो, पीस ऑफ पेपर देणार होतो आणि परत रिटर्न बॅक आम्ही जाणार होतो. इट वॉज आवर प्लॅन. हू टोल्ड दॅट? दॅट इज अ Mohan told to that the Babu. We had planned it this way. We knew, आम्हाला माहिती होतं. We knew they would stop us at the gate. आणि आम्हाला माहिती होतं की ते आम्हाला गेटवरतीच थांबवणार. नक्कीच अडवणूक करणार आहेत हे आम्हाला अगोदरच चांगल्या पद्धतीने माहिती होतं. Yes, the year we knew that they would stop us at the gate. We knew they expected us to protest and be violent. आणि त्या आम्हाला हेही माहीत होतं की ते कुठल्या तरी हिंसात्मक कृती करतील, वाईट गोष्ट घडवतील, अशा पद्धतीची कल्पना आम्हाला यापूर्वीच माहीत होतं. म्हणून आम्ही अशा पद्धतीचं प्लॅन हे केलं होतं. इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ प्लॅन. Then, oh yes, they wanted us to do that, and that they could beat us up and haul us away to jail, and maybe they would beat us, and they put into the jail, or they haul us away to the jail. They'll put into the jail. Means here definitely it was a plan of the British also like that. Yes, definitely it was a plan of the British. But here the plan of that is the leaders in that procession was different. Only give a piece of paper to the DSP. Then the year, but we are not prepared to go to jail. But the year we are not prepared to go to jail. आणि ते आम्हाला पकडणार आणि जेलमध्ये ठेवणार. एखादी वाईट हिंसात्मक कृती घडवणार आणि ते आम्हाला जेलमध्ये ठेवणार. हे अशा पद्धतीचं प्लॅन बहुतेक त्यांचाही असावं असं मोहन या आपल्या बाबूला सांगतो आहे. आणि म्हणून आम्ही ते प्लॅन असं केलं की आम्ही ते ब्रिटिशांना काय केलं, ओनली टू गिव्ह अ पीस ऑफ पेपर अँड रिटर्न बॅक लाईक दॅट. इट वॉज आवर प्लॅन, ही टोल्ड टू दॅट द बाबू. बट वी आर नॉट प्रिपेअर्ड टू गो टू जेल, नॉट ॲज येट एनिवे. Not until we have given them much more trouble, and we decided we would give them no chance at all. आणि आम्ही ते ठरवलं होतं की आता आम्ही अशा पद्धतीचा एकही चान्स ब्रिटिशांना द्यायचा नाही आणि एखादी हिंसात्मक कृती घडणार नाही याची सुद्धा आपण प्रिकॉशन घेतली होती. we had taken such the precautions about that. It would not be violent. Yes, we have taken such the precautions, and so that's why. And the year we decided we would give them no chance at all. What was the point then? Babu asked. What was the point then? Yes, Babu asked. While the Manju listened earnestly, and now here she was a good listener here. Manju was a little here, and so that's why she listened earnestly. Earnestly means that is a seriously. She listened everything. Now the conversation was was going on between Mohan and the Babu. And such is the conversation, she listened earnestly or seriously. Her chin cupped in her hands. Her chin means आपण म्हणतो हनुवटी म्हणतो, असं करून ती बसली होती. Her chin cupped in her hands. It is like a declaration of war. We have told them this is a war for us and you are the enemy. You don't start a war without first declaring your intention, do you? Who said this? Mohan said this. Such a statement. Mohan said this. Yes, it's like a declaration of war. Means the beginning, means it is the beginning of the war. War here. And now here, you are the enemy. Means here it is like a declaration war. We have told them. Mohan said to that, we have told them. Them means that is British. आणि आम्ही त्या ब्रिटिशांना सांगून ठेवलं होतं. We have told them this is a war for us. आणि आमच्यासाठी हे वार आहे. आमच्यासाठी युद्ध आहे. We told to them. We told to the British. It was the war for us, and you are the enemy. Enemy means shatru. And तुम्ही कोण आहात? शत्रू आहात. The word you is a refer to that the British. You are our enemy. You don't start war without first declaring your intention, do you? आणि तुम्ही हे युद्ध तुम्ही चालू शकत नाही, किंवा पहिल्यांदा तुम्ही तुमचं इंटेन्शन सांगितलं पाहिजेत, हेतू तुम्ही सांगितलं पाहिजेत, तरच हे युद्ध सुरू होईल, नाही तर तोपर्यंत सुरू होणार नाही. मीन्स नाही लाईक दॅट यू डोंट स्टार्ट दॅट इज द वॉर विदाउट फर्स्ट डिक्लेअरिंग your the intention. Do you such the questions he put, that is a Mohan put. Unless you are Adolf Hitler, Amma, who had been quietly listening to them, said with the small, that is a smile. Unless you are the Adolf Hitler, you are not like that is Adolf Hitler. If you are not allowed, yes, Adolf Hitler, मग तुम्ही का Adolf Hitler नाही आहात. Yes, you are like that here. Means the Amma, who was the Amma? The Amma was a mother of Mohan, Babu and Manju. Who was Amma here? And Amma was beside there. Amma was maybe the standing nearby them, and such the conversation she listened seriously and carefully like a मंजू. आणि मंजू प्रमाणे ती पण सुद्धा त्यांचं जे कॉन्व्हर्सेशन्स आहे यस तशी मिस अम्मा लर्न दॅट. हू वॉज अम्मा वॉज अ मदर ऑफ मोहन, बाबू अँड मंजू. वाईफ ऑफ अ टीचर. यू ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड वाईफ ऑफ अ टीचर, right, which we are not. So that how it was and what was the paper you gave the policeman. And yes, Amma, maybe the Amma said that, right, okay, yes, we are not. And so that's how it was. And what was that paper you gave the policeman? And त्या पेपर मध्ये तुम्ही काय लिहिलं होतं? Yes, the paper मध्ये तुम्ही काय लिहिलं होतं? Yes. That was a notice served on the collector as a representative of the Majesty's government, asking them to quit India or face the consequences. What was the message? What was the message in that? There is a piece of paper. What was the message? And now here the Mohan said that was a notice, and it was a notice for them. It was a message to them. It was a notice to them. Yes, it was a notice served on the collector, and he was their collector. Means that is a DSP or what it means. The collector administration was there. And now here the collector as a representative of the Majesty's government. British government. Majesty's government means that is the British government. In those days, who ruled India? That is the British government in India. British government ruled such over India. And so that's why there was a notice on the collector as a representative of his Majesty's government, asking them, them is British. We would ask to them to quit India or face the consequences. नाहीतर एक तर चालते व्हा किंवा इथून निघून जा, क्विट व्हा, नाहीतर येणाऱ्या संकटांना सामोरं. कॉन्सिक्वेन्स मीन्स संकट किंवा परिणाम. तुम्हाला परिणाम भोगावे लागतील. फेस दॅट इज द कॉन्सिक्वेन्सेस. Suman and another boy, the turned up after they had finished their dinner that night. The boy staggered in with a large newspaper covered parcel in his hands. Got it? Mohan asked. His voice tense with the excitement. Yes, lot of trouble though. Where shall I take it? Here. Let me help you, Let me help you. My room, okay, Amma? No, I think the puja room is better. A light there will look more normal. Right, as usual, Amma, the puja room. Then the boy went away after whispered conversation with Suman. Then the Suman, Amma and Mohan went into a small puja room. Babu and Manju stared curiously over their shoulders at the mysterious parcel, which turned out to be cyclo-styling machine. And now here, Suman and another boy turned up. Suman, already we know that who was Suman. Suman was the college friend of Mohan. She also involved in the procession. she was involved in that the incident, in that the Quit India movement. And now here, the Suman and the another boy turned out after they had finished the dinner that night. They had taken such a dinner, and after that dinner, maybe there was a conversation between, or discussion between, that is a Suman and the another boy. Another boy was there. The boy staggered in the large newspaper covered parcel in his hand, and the boy had such a large parcel, and such a the parcel was covered with a newspaper. आणि त्या मुलानं ते एक न्यूजपेपर, एक पार्सल तो कॅरी केलेला असतो, आणि त्याला ते पार्सल कशानं झाकलेलं असतं, दॅट इज न्यूजपेपरनं झाकलेलं असतं. The boy staggered in with a large newspaper covered parcel in his hand. Got it? Mohan asked. मिळालं का ते? Got it? It, we don't know. What is it? Got it, we don't know that. Got it? Mohan asked. His voice tense with excitement. Yes, lot of trouble though. Oh yes, मिळालं, I got it. Maybe the boy said like that. Yes, a lot of trouble. Where shall I take it? आता कुठे न्यायचं? पार्सल कुठे ठेवायचं? Here, इथं. Let me help you. मदत करू का? Yes, my room. माझ्या रूम मध्ये. Okay अम्मा. Just like that. ते पार्सल कुठे ठेवायचं? माझ्या रूम मध्ये ठेव. Who said this? That is a Mohan said this. And now here the reply of that is Amma was very important. No. It was not a better place, good place. Means his room was not a good place, not safety place. आता पार्सल कुठे ठेवायचं? मोहनने सांगितलं माझ्या रूम मध्ये ठेव. But the Amma opposed to the Mohan. It was not a good place to keep such a parcel. And so here she said that yes, it was not a good place, it was not safety place. No, I think puja room is better. And which room was better? Puja room was better to keep such a parcel, according to Amma, according to Mohan's mother, that is Amma. The puja room was better. She said that a light there will be look more normal. आणि तिथं लाईट जो आहे तो नॉर्मल आहे, लुक यस डिम आहे, नॉर्मल दिसतो. यस, लाईट देअर विल बी लुक मोर नॉर्मल, राईट ॲज युजुअल अम्मा. ओके, ही वॉज ऑल्सो ॲग्रीड विथ अम्मा. ही वॉज ॲग्रीड विथ दॅट इज अ मदर ऑफ दॅट इज अवर मोहन. राईट ॲज युजुअल अम्मा. The puja room, okay, no problem. He was also agreed. The boy went away after whispered conversation with Suman. Then he went away. The boy went away after a long conversation between Suman and the boy. Then after that, who was in the room or in his house? Suman, Amma and Mohan. 3 members are very important here. Suman, Amma and that is Mohan. Suman, Amma and Mohan went into small puja room, Why? Because already we know that in that small puja room, the boy kept a mysterious parcel. We try to understand this. And now here, the boy kept such a parcel in the puja room, and so that's why Suman, Amma and Mohan went into the small puja room. Babu and Manju stare curiously over their shoulder at the mysterious parcel, and Babu, Manju, already we know that. Stared means looked. Stared curiously. जिज्ञासानं ते पाहायला लागले त्या पार्सल मध्ये नेमकं काय आहे. And now here the Babu, Manju stared curiously over the shoulder at the mysterious parcel, and such the parcel was a mysterious, good असं parcel होतं. कुणाला काही समजत नव्हतं, कारण पेपरनं तर ऑलरेडी कव्हर केलेलं होतं, आणि त्या पेपराच्या आतमध्ये नेमकं काय आहे हे समजत नव्हतं. आणि म्हणून ते दोघं जण एकमेकांपेक्षा त्या पार्सलकडे टक लावून पाहतात. यांना 3 मेंबरना माहीत होतं नेमकं काय आहे, But the Babu and the Manju did not know about that the parcel. Which material was included in that the parcel? No, they did not know about that. The boy went, Suman, Amma and Mohan went into a small puja room. Babu and the Manju stared curiously over the shoulders at the mysterious parcel, and which turned out to be cyclo-styling machine. Cyclo-styling means it is just like a Xerox machine. Xerox machine. Cyclo-styling machine means Xerox machine, like a Xerox machine. We try to understand. Such a the cyclo-styling machine, you recite such a the word, cyclo-styling machine. It was a mysterious parcel. What was the mysterious parcel? Cyclo-styling machine. And such a the, in those days, to keep a cyclo-styling machine means it was illegal in those days, according to the British police. British police. And so that's why secretly they kept cyclo-styling machine in that the puja room. And now here you see Babu Mohan said as they settled down to work, Babu, sit out in the front room and keep a watch. Give us a warning if anyone seems to be the coming to the house. Manju, go to bed or else. He went on noticing her crestfallen face. You sit here in the hall and pass on a Babu's warning to us. And inside or in puja room, who were there? 3 members. Who? Babu, that is Suman, Mohan and Amma, 3 members in that puja room. And here they order. Maybe Mohan ordered to that the Babu, sit out in the front room, and the front room was there. And they order, or Mohan ordered to that the Babu, yes, you sit out in that the front room. And then they here keep watch. Means his role was like a watchman. Maybe someone will come. So that's why his role was like a watchman. And now Mohan ordered to the Babu, yes, sit out in that front room. Give us a warning, and he said that give us a warning if anyone seems to be coming to our house. And जर कोणतरी येत असेल तर तू आम्हाला कल्पना दे, आम्ही आत आहे, पूजा रूम मध्ये आहोत. आणि तू काय कर, फ्रंट रूम मध्ये बस. Then again he ordered, Manju, go to bed or else. म्हणजे एकतर तू काय कर, झोपी जा, नसेल तर काहीतरी कर. Or else. Manju, go to bed or else. He went on noticing her crestfallen the face. And crestfallen means that is a discouraged face or dejected face. And so Babu Mohan Manjula सांगतो की तू काय कर, एकतर झोपी जा नाहीतर काहीतरी कर. त्यावेळेला तिचा चेहरा हा नर्वस झालेला असतो. आणि मग नंतर he went on noticing her crestfallen face. And then आणि हा नर्वस झालेला चेहरा पाहून परत त्याला आणखी एक मंजूला ऑर्डर मोहन करतोय. यू सिट हियर इन द हॉल. आणि तू काय कर, या हॉल मध्ये बस. यू सिट हियर इन द हॉल अँड पास ऑन अ बाबूज वॉर्निंग टू अस. म्हणजे बाबू कुठे बसणार, फ्रंट रूम मध्ये बसणार. फ्रंट रूम झाल्यानंतर एक हॉल आहे, त्या हॉल मध्ये बसणार. आणि हॉल नंतर ती पूजा रूम आहे. अँड देन द बाबू मोहन सेड टू दॅट द मंजू, you sit here in the hall. Who said whom? Mohan said to Manju, you see the word you is a refer to that the Manju. You sit here in the hall and pass on the Babu's warning to us. Us means who? Us means that is the 3 member in puja room. Who? Mohan, Suman and Amma. And तुम्ही काय कर, बाबू पहिला तुला इन्फॉर्म करेल आणि ती इन्फॉर्म तू काय करायचे, आम्हाला कॅरी करायचा आहे. येस, द नेक्स्ट पार्ट विल सी टुमॉरो. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.